Hi there. I'm videoing from my bike handlebar, so my apologies for that. Some variations with arms, coming from mountain to taking the arms up, palms up, then bringing the palms together and steepling. Bending the elbows, bringing your thumbs towards the back of your neck. Then interlacing the hands, cupping the back of the head and letting your chin come towards your throat, elbows close. And then you can open the elbows, lift the chest, bring the elbows down, chin down. So connecting breath with movement. This video is just to give you some ideas on how to mix your practice up a little bit, mainly focusing on some arm variations here. So I took my feet a little wider, brought my hands onto my low back to get a little front body opening here. Taking the arms up and over to one side and then the other for some lateral stretching, getting the spine moving in all their directions, bending the knees, hinging forward. Can't see it, but you get the gist. And coming up, and we're going to be moving into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Take your left foot back, find your Warrior One. So taking the arms up, this is how we usually practice it, or how I've seen it done most of the time, but you could bring your arms wide into a V, especially if there's some shoulder restriction, and then also cactus arms or goddess arms. Coming right into Warrior Two here, you could have the arms extended out. Maybe you like bringing your hands to your heart center. I sure do. Could come back into goddess or cactus arms here, or you might just let your arms float down by your sides. What feels best for you? Bring it back into your mountain pose here. This time we'll be taking the right leg back for Warrior One and the same arm variations. So we'll be sweeping the arms straight up, but I'm also going to be demoing that you can bring the arms wide into a V, especially if it is not comfortable in your shoulders. And then also the goddess or cactus arms, drawing the shoulder blades together and creating more openness through the chest. Warrior Two here, arms extended. Goddess arms or cactus arms, hands to heart and arms down. Coming right back into mountain pose here. From here, we're going to be coming into some variations for the triangle pose. So we're taking the left foot back again, extending the arms out, and coming over into the triangle. Again, if there are shoulder issues, bend your elbow, let your hand come on your waist. We could take the arm up, as long as it doesn't hurt the shoulder, and then you might bring your palm onto your sacrum, encouraging some length there, or snaking your hand around to your right inner thigh. Coming back into mountain, we'll do that same variation other side. So taking the right leg back, opening it up into triangle, letting your hand come on your waist. And this is really nice if there's some shoulder restriction. The arm can come up, palm onto low back, or maybe you snake it around towards the left thigh. You could take your clothing, really opens up through the collarbones there. Right back into mountain pose. Another variation with the triangle pose, left foot goes back. We're going to open right up into triangle. This is extended triangle. Slicing the left bicep by the ear. And then the right arm might come up and join it. This really creates some core work, core power coming back. We'll do the other side, right leg back, open it up, and triangle pose. And then that right arm might slice by your right ear here and creating more work by bringing the left arm up. Coming back through into mountain. And then we're going to come into extended side angle. It's really hard to see, but I'll walk you through it with words. So I'm bending my right knee, left elbow on the right knee, palm is up, and resisting collapsing, bringing the right bicep by the right. I'm sorry, that's the left bicep by the left ear. And then I'm bringing my right forearm into my right shin. And then you could bring your hand all the way onto the floor. Option to bind here by bringing the left arm over and back and the right arm under and through. Undoing, coming right into volcano pose here. It's kind of a nice neutralizer. So you could have your hands on your shin, on blocks, on the floor. And walking your back foot in a little bit might be nice. You could also walk your hands back a little bit. Love having options and finding what works best for our own individual bodies. Coming back up into mountain. We'll do the same thing other side. So this time we're taking the right leg back. Hopefully you'll be able to see a little better. So left forearm, palm is up. I'm resisting, not collapsing. You could keep your right hand on your right elbow or bring it up and over. Bringing my left forearm down into my left inner shin or calf, and then hand could come to the floor. Right hand could come to your low back here, or you could snake around and bind. If your hands don't come together, maybe you take hold of your clothing. And then coming into that volcano pose here, your back foot might come in. You could have your hands on blocks, on your shin, on the floor, or maybe you walk your hands back. Love that we always have options in our yoga postures. And I hope this allows you some freedom and creativity in your yoga practice. Till next time.